And you might think you're a pastor, you're preaching. You shouldn't be preaching if that's how you are. And I'm telling you, man, even the disciples were that way. Listen, I wouldn't be who I am today if I didn't go through the trauma that I went through growing up. And it's only 2 years ago that I changed the way I share my testimony. My testimony used to begin with my trauma, but my testimony was not what happened in my family. My testimony is what Jesus did to me when he entered into my life. And I didn't realize how much animosity I had towards God because I didn't have a normal childhood. How much animosity I had towards God because I didn't have the education when I was young. How much animosity I had towards God because I had so many dreams and aspirations, and then it's all clouded with insecurities. Do you know what I mean? When you see everybody else and there's a norm and you don't fit the norm, you're a misfit, and you say, it's God's fault. I had to repent this week, ladies and gentlemen, from other areas where I had animosity towards God. And I had to open all those doors and say, Lord, have your way. And I realized there were some areas in my life where I didn't have the guts to truly say, Lord, have your way. And you might think you're a pastor, you're preaching. You shouldn't be preaching if that's how you are. And I'm telling you, man, even the disciples were that way. If you're trying to find that perfect man who has all the doors open to God, you're not going to find them, because the more doors are open, the more he shows areas in my life where I've not surrendered. That's why this beautiful theological term called sanctification. You are being made clean. You are already clean. Positionally, I'm clean. In Jesus' eyes, I'm covered in his righteousness. Practically, I need a daily cleansing. That's why we sing that beautiful song, have you been to Jesus? For the cleansing power, are you washed in the blood of the Lamb?